I'm Violet, and today we're making cake pops. But before we begin, make sure you have these ingredients and tools ready.
1 9x13 size cake of your choice. 1 cup of frosting, preferably vanilla. 1 box to stick the cake pops in. Some extra cake pop sticks. Candy melts, dark chocolate and white chocolate. A baking sheet. A cookie scoop. A big bowl. A rubber spatula. A hand mixer. You can use a stand mixer, but it's just easier to use a hand mixer. The first step is to crush up the cake with your hands until it's into little small bits. Next, we're going to put all of the cake we just crushed up into the big bowl. Once that's done, we're going to use the hand mixer and mix it up so it's all evenly crushed up. Now, we're going to add the frosting little by little until it's all incorporated, or mostly incorporated. You'll know it's ready when you can easily mold it with your hands. Now, it's time to use a cookie scoop and scoop the chocolate and frosting mixture onto the baking tray. Once they're all on, we're going to set it in the freezer to set for about 5 minutes, or whenever it's hard. Now, we're going to melt the chocolate while it's in the freezer in intervals of like 10 seconds. Mix with a spoon after each interval. I find that the white chocolate generally takes longer than the dark chocolate. Next interval. You can always do 10 to 20 seconds. 20 melts it faster, but you should not over melt candy melts or else you cannot use them. The white chocolate takes longer, so it's got to go back in the microwave for 10 more seconds. Now that they're all melted, we're going to start dipping the sticks into the chocolate and then adding it into the cake pop, the actual cake ball, and then let that harden. And this makes sure that the stick will be steady in the cake ball. And we're going to switch off with white chocolate and dark chocolate, so you have a mixture of both. And you're going to stick them into the box once you dip them so they can set for a little while. Now that they're all dipped and set in the box, we're going to put it in the freezer for 10 minutes until they're all pretty hard so we can dip them and make them fully covered in chocolate. Now that they've been hardened, we're going to cover them in chocolate, alternating chocolate and vanilla. Make sure you look underneath and make sure you have the right one that you dip the stick in, or else you're going to have part of it taste like white chocolate and part of it tastes like dark chocolate. I guess that's okay if you want that, but when you dip it in the chocolate, make sure you tap off the excess chocolate because it'll drip everywhere if you don't. Stick it back in the box and let that harden. Candy melts are very quick to harden. I would say 5 to 10 minutes and they'll be pretty hard. Now that they're all dipped and hardened, you can enjoy.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy these. Don't forget to like and subscribe.